Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And it's a bunch formation. Adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the quarterback dropping back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
This will be a challenge. 2nd and goal from the 14. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. You just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Rebels, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. And there's the handoff. This is the first and still running. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games and all those great backs they've had over the years.
First down. We're going to throw the football. It's an outback. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Trying the old counter play here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Caught over the middle. It's Gutierrez. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
2nd and goal for the offense. Trying to get to the end zone. He'll run it left. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Oh, and he throws it back. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. 1st down. Looking for more now. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And now the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. 4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets made on the out route.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Here we go, third and goal coming up. Try to convert with a sneak. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Yes, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Here's a jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But, hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver is really fast. And they were very, very fortunate not to give up a big play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Rotates the tight end. Is complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
I love how the back didn't really dance around down trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Give it to the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's wide open. Look out. Make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Lawrence. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short from the 7th play of the drive. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Breaks an open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. He gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They look to throw it here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
There's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big third and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. The running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to pass here on second down. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Receiver in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels, to put them on top now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Makes the catch downfield. And he runs at it. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Getting a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the tailback's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
He'll hand it off. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to score. They'll run it to the left side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
he'll drop back here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And this one is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
And the Rebels looking to keep this drive rolling. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The Rebels trying to cash in here in the red zone. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important third down play coming up. Press coverage now from these DBs. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the third quarter. The final quarter coming up next. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the offense is trying to overpower him at the line of scrimmage, and it's not working out. The defense getting lower, winning the leverage battle. It's going to bring up third and goal. You got to think about maybe going through the air here to put a touchdown up on the board.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's one for field position to start the drive. Offense comes back onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Moves out of the pocket.
That is a close call, almost brought down inside his own end zone for a safety. He's fortunate to be able to get out of there and avoid the safety.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Backed up with the one, he's going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab!
A nightmare scenario for this defense here as a quarterback finds the gap in the zone and hits his man for a highly improbable fourth down and forever.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Using his legs on the scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs can be the difference.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's reeled in. It's Gutierrez. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver is past the marker. And a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff from the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
3rd down and inches. Who is going to win this battle in the trenches? QB keeps it himself. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Grab down the middle. It's low. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within 1 in a playoff game, and now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This would be a really long field goal try from here. They'll hustle to the line. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Back in motion now. Throwing again on second and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it will be 62 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So first and 10, our first play of overtime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at 10.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. Now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. They'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Lawrence. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught quickly. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. You kick the PAT or go for two and the win.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
How about this? A two-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.